Hello, welcome to this very fine evening. The sun is shining. It is very warm. I have some nice music. At least I have in a second. I hope it's nice music. And I am going to code. So, Molly is still not done. And upgrades. I was doing upgrades last time. And I wasn't quite done yet because I am reading the upgrade embed now. But I still need to read the upgrade this stuff. There it is. Okay, so this in here I assume will be the exact same name as in the overview. I count on that, Loom. And this is the level. So let's do, let's go to Molly upgrades. That's the correct file. No, that's not the correct file at all. Excuse me. That is the correct file. Track upgrade. From the upgrade message. Okay, so I don't need embed data or user settings. Okay, so what am I going to read from here? Yep. How about upgraded? I am going to include that one just to make sure it's the correct one. Upgraded to level yada yada. All right. That's obviously English in message content. And yeah, that's about all I can track. Upgrade. Oh, yes. Now, this time... Oh, actually, I don't even need that. Like at all, because... It has a ping! It has a ping! Hallelujah. Message dot mentions and perfect. I love it. Okay, so that's already done. Helper context enabled, that's correct. I don't need to loop over any fields. Oh yeah, that stupid regex last time. Jesus, that was... that was weirding me out. It's still weirding me out because it makes no sense. Either this has a bug or the homepage has a bug. I assume the homepage. It's probably more likely that it's the homepage. Speaking of regex, I need another one. Upgraded to let's add that to testy. Let's make an upgrade message. Now this is a upgrade, but it can also trigger by upgrades. Upgrade returns an upgrade message. Upgrades. Upgrade. Now let's use one that has let's use this. That looks useful. Message upgrades. Okay. Oh wait. No, wait. The upgrade is a number, right? Yeah. Yeah. You upgrade by giving it a number. I'm actually not sure if you could use the name, but since I can just read the ping, it really doesn't matter. So upgrade. Yeah, okay. So I give that as a string actually, and then I do you know, this is just testy. So let's just, if it fails, it fails. So let's just do this. Done. Okay. Now I need a list of those upgrades. Luckily I just made a list of those upgrades in my database, so I can just copy paste this. How very convenient that is. And now I just do that and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need some commas, and then it will hopefully stop complaining. That's better. All right. If index not in, oh, this doesn't have a name or anything. It just is. That's nice. Index name. Let's just call it upgrades. Okay, if not that, not in upgrades, return what? Content. All right. So this is, I don't know, something, and then we have upgrades index successful, no, upgraded to a level, let's, I don't know, level 4 200s, I don't know, idlux, whatever, idlux, yeah, yes. Oh, there's a typo. Upgraded to level 4. Yeah, I think that looks about right. Okay. Now, yeah. Now I need that code. Say source, get the source of my commands and that is embed source, any embed. Does that also work with a non-embed? Probably not. It's not an embed. Yeah, it would be really nice to be able to do that for non-embeds. Anyway, I mean, I could just code that myself. I could literally just do that really quickly. Why haven't I done that? You know, that's actually a good question. Why did I not do that? You know what? Let me add that to Hasty real quick. Let's just make a new file. Messages. I was about to add it to Molly, but because I'm gonna upload that and all, it not really. Let's call it source. Okay, so the containing source commands. Now I just need a very simple command. I could make it a slash command, but no, that's not. Testy source, and then literally just have an arc that is message ID that is an integer. There we go. And returns the source of a message without an embed. So content only, okay? Yeah. And now don't need any of that. And now all I need is I need to go to the channel. Actually, message equals okay, the ctx dot channel dot get channel get partial message. What does that mean? Partial message? This is useful if you want to. Okay, it is not doing I probably have to do, yes, I did need to do an API call. That's perfectly fine. If this was well, actually doesn't really matter. So if message is none, I assume that returns none, right? If the raises Discord not found. Oh, that actually, excuse me, that gives an error. Okay, except Discord message not found. Message not Discord dot not. Oh, okay. Discord dot not found. There we go. No message found with that ID. Is it in this channel? Is it even in this channel? Okay. Yeah. And then I will just return the ctx.reply, and content will quite literally just be the message content, but as code, because then I can see everything. Message.content. That is quite. Why didn't I do that ages ago? I don't know. Oh, by the way, that is I did delete a little much. I also have to add this to the actual bot, otherwise it will not do anything. Now I will also have to load that cock. Done. Let's see if that works. Now, what do I need? I need the upgrade message. Oh wait, do I even have an upgrade message in here? Well, that is another question. Upgraded to... It might not even have one. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah, okay, so that was a waste of... Well, it's not a waste of time. I can use it either way. Anyway, I can not use it for this, but I can test it for example, let's use let's see, from idle farm. That doesn't work because it's not actually in this server, because it's still not verified. That doesn't work either. Yeah, because the streamer mode is active. Okay, do you have anything here that is just a message? I opened upgrades a ton. There we go. Let's use this. Yeah, and of course, the instant I disable the streamer mode, I get things for those stupid events. Okay. Oh, testy source. Whoa, of course it fails. What? Was never awaited. Excuse me? That is a coroutine. Would you look at that? Although actually that is not quite what I wanted to say. Isn't that nice? Molly reacted to that. Well, it works. Except I would like to see the actual, you know... If I look at it in here, it does not look like this. Can I just get the raw something? What do we have here? Content, activity, application, attachments, yada, 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 yada. Clean content. What is clean content? That is about the complete opposite of what I want. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still useful. Okay, so that had nothing to do with Molly whatsoever, excuse me. Now let's go back to the upgrade. What was I even doing? I wanted to regex, right? Yes, I wanted to. Yeah, okay. Let's go to you. That. Although, to be honest, this is probably okay. Yeah, this is farm emoji, and then we have farm slots, for example, upgraded to level 4 for 200. Yes, idlux, perfect. So what I need is the name and the level. Okay. How about this? That is no match. Why is that no match? Yeah, because I need to actually do it how it appears. Now it's a match, okay. And then we have some yada yada and level there we go. That should do it. Let's hope this is actually working. I have name, level, match, and I have name is group 1 and the level is group 2, and it needs to turn into an integer. Let's remove the dot all. Shouldn't, oh wait, oh Okay, first, no looping over fields. Then we need to look in the message content. And we have that. Now, okay, now let's check if we have an upgrade in the database. If we do not, we will just return. It's a little ugly that I do all of this just to then be like, oh, nothing to do, but oh well. I just need to update the level in this case. There's nothing I can do about that. I need to check. I need to check if it's in the database. But at least it's only doing that if you are using Molly, obviously, and if you have the context helper enabled. And I plan to tell the user that when he opens the auto command that will then show the upgrades, that when the upgrades are not in the database, will be like, hey, could you please open the upgrades real quick so I can have a look at that? Right. Reactions enabled. Yeah, reaction. Yeah, okay. Technically, that should already be enough. Now let's see. I used farm slots as an example, right? That right now is level 2. Technically, that should now have changed to level 4. Baby! Let's test that with upgrade 6. Ha! Nice. Works! Alright, cool. That should be all the upgrades tracking I need to do, I think. I hope. Right. Now. Let's clean up the imports. Okay, so that's done. Now let's go to the actual context helper, which will trigger on payday, which does not have a file. Yeah, it's profile daily claim daily. By yes, let's use that. The payday. Okay. Yo. I would really like to use all kinds of music, but then I would run into copyright issues, so I'll just use copyright-free music. So that's what you hear. Payday. Do I still have that picture around somewhere? No. Oh, wait a second. Boom, I forgot about this. First I need to do this. Yeah. Let me add that to the strings probably. I mean, you can argue if this is strings. Basically, I just needed a global file to add that stuff, so I added it to strings. I could add it to settings. No, it really doesn't belong here. I mean, technically, let me add it here because I technically only need it here. So, upgrades. Upgrade cost. Upgrades. Cost, yeah, okay. All right, so I would like to I'd probably use the names again. I just use them in testy, so I can just copy paste that. Okay, but this time I will use the name as the key. The idea is that I can just use the level as the index here. So let's do this. So now, let me make this a tuple. And now I will just add farm slots. This is level 0, level 1, level 2, and so on, right? I could, of course, add that to the database. But honestly, I used to do that with the guide, where I have a lot of the data in the database, but it essentially, I mean, it never changes. And even if it changes, I change it and then reload it on the fly. It really doesn't matter whatsoever. And you know, let's do this because then it's readable and I make sure I don't make any mistakes. 2 million, bloody hell, that's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, so I will just add it to the code directly because reading it from RAM, I mean, it's not a lot of data to begin with, but reading it from RAM is always going to be a little bit faster than getting it from the SSD, which is also fast, but you know. All right. That is completely wrong. And that is also wrong. I need to start with 0. I could, of course, start with level 1, but then I would every time have to add 1. No. Have to remove 1 because of the index that starts at 0. So I'm just going to do it like this. So I don't have to think. That's always a good idea. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. 10,000, 80,000, 350,000. Team. Oh my god, the next one is probably. No, there are. Holy crap. Okay. Never mind. It's gonna get much more expensive. So this is 40 million. But the most expensive one is actually upgrade number 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is this so fucking expensive? This isn't even... Well, right now I think it's not very useful. Who knows later on? Worker efficiency, where are we? We are here, okay. No, 0. 1,000, 4,000, 30,000. It's getting expensive rather quickly, so this is gonna be a very long and slow game. Especially if you do not spend money. If you spend money, yeah. And that is kind of the issue. I already ranted about that, I think. It's just... right now, it is completely bollocks. Which is why I do not spend any money right now. If he changes it and it's actually not as bad as it is now, I might just spend money on it. I have spent on Epic RPG for a long time. But to be fair, I also joined... Okay, now it's getting really expensive. 90 million, and now we go up to 750 million Eidolons. No, I'd Lux. Jesus. That's gonna take a very long time. So, Epic RPG came out in 2019. And I started in October 2000. What? Wait. 2020, okay? Oh my goodness. 2000, yeah. Back then we still had PHPBB. No Discord. PHPBB. PHPBB, yes. Although I'm not sure it has been... Actually, I don't know. Maybe it came later than that. No, I'm pretty sure it was already around. Let me check quick, because I have used them for a very long time. PHPBB. Let's see what Wikipedia says. PHPBB. It was written in PHP. Oh, you would have never guessed. Initial release 2000. Okay, so right on the dot. Really? I remember using PHPBB 2 and also 3. 2 came out in 2002 and 3 came out in 2000. No. 2000. Wait, what? 2007? Did I ever finish it? 9? Oh, wait. When did they release it? Yeah. Oh, God. This is what it looked like. Jeez. Okay, so the RC was released in May 2007 and finally it came out in 2007. It only took them, well, actually it's not that bad. 4.5 years. Yeah. No, wait. It began in late 2002, so it was 5 years. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Nowadays, this is not... Oh, wait. This is also PHP PB 3.2. Are there any pictures of the old stuff? That would have been interesting. PHP PB 2. I am going back to coding in a minute, I swear. Is that... I don't know. 2.0 looked like this. Oh yes, I remember that as well. 1.1.0 anything... You know, that's... Oh. Who said this to Germany? Of course I'm not gonna find... Okay, that is not much better. That's not a lot of results. Okay, let's try Google. I only use Google whenever I have to. Yeah, okay, that's yeah, that's much more like it. That is from Wikipedia. Well, that's not helpful. Anyway, whatever. Yes. Nowadays we have Discord. So, 1 million. Now it's getting really fast because this is... Oh, never mind. I just found the absolute leader. That is 1 billion. What on earth is that? Upgrade 7. Home life. It's a little overdoing it. These are cheap though, because you have to unlock these in the leaks. All right. I really hope I didn't make a typo. I think people will tell me really quickly. So, now, call the context helper. First, I need to have a look at that. Payday. Wait, isn't that... Why am I opening the browser? That's what I need. Payday. Let's see. Payday. Did I open that in here? Yeah, okay, that is not related to any of this. Oh, never mind. I already made this. Yeah, of course, I already did this. Tasty Payday already exists. Yeah, okay, so I need to copy the daily. I need to copy this because this is a little weird of a dash. So I need to make sure it's the right one. Payday. Well, that is all languages. That is actually also all languages. It is English, but he has never changed that in any language. Call the context helper when preparing for payday. Okay, now author name, yeah. Now I'm actually not sure. Let me use that and check if there is another. Let's do that in the official server. Probably a good bet. If there is another embed that looks like this. This is what you will lose. Yeah, that's the correct one. It's payday. This is what you get after using it, by the way. No, looks like that's the only one. Yeah. I will note this otherwise. Okay. If user is none, yeah, if user is none, I need to go through all of this again, sadly. I need to import regex and messages. Regex looks good. Now the commands. Payday. There we go. Let's use that. Payday. That can be PD or it can be payday. That looks correct. Okay. No. Payday. Okay. Helper context enabled? Yes. Do I need to read anything from the payday? I don't think so, right? Oh, Tasty. Why do you not support PD? I wanna be lazy. Let me be lazy. Wow. Okay. All right. No, I don't need to read anything. I mean, I could get the amount, but doesn't really matter. Now, I want to list the upgrades and also get a link to the upgrades. Oh, and also if there's no upgrade. Okay, first, let's try to get the upgrades. Upgrades. I need to import upgrades first. No, that is just a tuple. Upgrades. Await upgrades. Get User upgrades. Upgrades, get all upgrades for the user ID. Okay. Now, accept. Exceptions. No data found. Answer is dude. No. Okay. Before I do that, let's start doing an embed. Discord.embed, okay? That is... The color is... let me guess, I need to import that. Settings.embed color, and then we have the title. Your upgrades. I kind of would like to make upgrades uppercase, but your next upgrades. Yeah. Now, description. Now, I can't list your next upgrades because I don't know them. Please use please use await functions that dude functions, yes, functions dot get game slash command upgrades. Please use upgrades to update them first. Okay. Now, and then I need to return. Okay. Now I have the upgrades. Oh, and they are in the right order, right? I did already order by sort index. Yes. Okay. So I can assume they are in the right order. Nice. Description. Let's do that up here. Description is empty. So for upgrade in upgrades, user upgrades. Otherwise, this is gonna give me a very interesting error because upgrades is the name of the modules and I can't iterate over that. So you get really weird errors and you're like, what the fuck? One thing I always manage is this. I'm like upgrades, right? And then await upgrades dot get upgrades. Now this is gonna give you a very interesting error. I was looking at this for so long a while ago and just like, what is wrong here? And until I realized, yes, of course this is not gonna work because upgrades is now this upgrades and not the other upgrades anymore. And yeah. And another error I like a lot is if I loop over a list or something else and then I change the list while looping over it. That's also great. Happens all the time. So, upgrading upgrades. So, how are we going to do your next upgrades? How are we going to list that? Okay, if not, upgrade.name in... What is it called? Upgrades cost. Upgrades cost. Continue. because there's no point moving on. I'm just gonna test around. Okay, I'm probably going to add a detail too. No, I need to do this again. Emoji is detail if upgrade equals user upgrades, the last one, else 2. Yes, and I need to import even more shit. Okay, so now emoji, and now I probably will first get the name. I mean, technically, I think all of these upgrades have an emoji, right? Technically, I could. Yeah, they have an emoji. But I'm not gonna show these. I mean, I could just replicate the whole thing in the end, but that's not really the point. So I'm just gonna show the name and the cost and the next level. Yeah, okay. I don't like how this looks, honestly, with this underscore and all. Let's just do something. Okay, what I do need though is the eidolon emoji. The eidolon emoji. Oh no, wait, the luck emoji. Oh, it's already here. I just never uploaded it, probably. Molly emojis. Or did I? Nope. That. This is kind of. I need to clean up this mess in here, by the way. There's a lot of stuff in here that really does not belong in here. Idlux. Okay. Go. Okay. Now let's add those to emojis. All right. Here I would like to add the name. The name is upgrade.name. Okay. Now the cost. How does he do that in here? With a link. Ah, yeah. Not a big fan of that. I'm not gonna do a link. I'll just harm slots. Let's just do it like this. No underscore for the moment. Now the code and the cost. Upgrade cost. Upgrade.name. And the level. that should now work like this. And then I will also include the level itself. Right. And of course, okay, so description. There we go. And that should now technically be all I need. Description equals description. And now somewhere your next, you know what? Let's include the upgrade link in the title. Await functions.get game command, user settings, upgrades. Yeah, by the way, that is not going to work here. Okay. And that, I think, is all there is to it. I don't need a reaction. I just need to send the embed. Nice. And now we need to make this run. Payday. That will only run if the context help is enabled. Payday. Need to import the file. Processing, tracking, profile, payday. Cool. So, let's see. What will not work? No such column sort index. Oh my god. I'm in the wrong table. Yeah. Get active upgrades from table where user ID ordered by sort index. Yeah. Active upgrades for a user gets all upgrades of a user. Jesus, what the user ID. And I kind of did mess up this. If no upgrade was found, I think I will in the end have to do a search through everything for like old shit that is still wrong. All right, so let's have a look at this. First of all, the idluck emoji is missing. Yeah, okay. First of all, it looks like crap, but apart from that, what the hell is happening to my arm, man? Okay, first of all, of course, I need to check the next level, not my current level. And the my idluck there. Okay. Emojis.idluck. Okay. All right, let's have a look at this again. Yeah, of course, that is not gonna work. All right. Actually, it's not too bad. And now I do this. I do this again, and now it changed. Or did it? No, it was already correct. Okay. Yeah, I think that's actually, that's all right and useful. Okay. Now, what I didn't do yet is if there is, I mean, if there is no, this right here is gonna get an error. So I first need to check if this even works. So upgrade cost dot get, oh wait, upgrade cost dot get, no dot get, wait, how do I check if an index is inside a list? I mean, I can check the length, I guess. Or I can catch the arrow. Who the hell is this guy? Why is he smiling at me like that? Dude, leave me alone. Oh, man. Yes, check for index existence. Is there a more elegant way of doing that? I can use length, yes. Can I also do something else? I can catch the arrow, yes, okay. I'm still waiting for something more elegant. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess I will check for the arrow then. Probably what I like most. So index arrow. So continue. Simple as that. And if there is no index arrow, I will add it. So we can test that real quick. Of course, if description is still empty, return. Although if you have upgraded everything, literally everything, this will still be empty. But I will really only know down here, I guess. So it will do all of this and then return. It's a bit sad, but I guess that's what it is. All right, so let's test this. Now, first let's test if it still runs, just in case. You never know. Okay. Now let's change this to like level. Energy regeneration has 7 levels. So let's change this to level 7. So there is no more next level. How is it showing me level 8? There is no level 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How is it showing me level 8? Oh, because that also needs a +1. Good catch. Very happy I tested that. That would have been annoying. And now it's gone. All right. And now these are actually correct. So these are my actual next upgrades now. Yeah. Looking at this, I'm immediately like, okay, what is what? But I can then just hit this and boom. Look at it a little closer. Yeah. I mean, including these numbers would be down here would be rather... It would be useful, but a bit annoying to add. First of all, I would have to look it up. If anyone made a list, people probably have already made a list. There's also a wiki, although it highly depends on who made an article on how useful it is. In Epic RPG, the quality is very, very much all over the place. There are amazing articles. There are articles that are literally just... It has content, but it's just, okay, I read all of that, but I don't know anything because probably the author who wrote it also didn't know much. And then there is extremely detailed stuff that was written by someone that is clearly knows a lot of stuff, but he can't explain it. So you are looking at it next and are like, I still don't know. By the way, I need to add these, otherwise this is pretty much unreadable. There we go. I could, of course, also make it a link, but I don't know. Yeah, I will just leave it like that and see how people react. All right, that I think is the context helper for now. Let me have a look at my list. When you open a loot box, what do you get? Does that in any way impact the context helper? I don't think so, right? If you open idle open, you get workers, rare, dice, worker tokens. Worker tokens, I mean, technically I could show the slash command for packing, because you can then use those tokens, and for farm upgrade, but I have no idea if that is actually useful. If it could contain, it can contain energy items. But then again, opening these loot boxes, you don't open them a lot. You open them, I mean, the epic loot box. Wait, what? You don't have any. There are quite a lot of loot box types, right? You have. Actually, there is a list of those. Let's have a look at them. There is a useless loot box. I have never seen a useless loot box, I think, so far. So there's almost nothing in them because it's useless. There's a common loot box which you can get in the shop. There is a rare loot box which. The only ones I've seen so far you can get from codes, also epic, only codes. And this one, you can get one from the shop. But it's so stupidly expensive, so unless you pay, don't even try. All right. Yeah, well, let's move on from the context helper then. Let me have a look at the time. 1 hour already. That took longer than expected. So, where is my... There we go. Event pings. Yeah, okay, let's start with event pings. This is probably going... Oh, no, wait. No, wait. Here's the deal. User settings and stuff, I completely ignored that for now, and I think I will have to have a look at that first. So first, let me have a look at the settings commands I have. Purge command. Yeah, I'm gonna test that at the end. I don't want to purge myself, and I need to test it with some more data. We have settings helpers. I need that. Settings messages. Oh, the messages. Yeah. That's, yeah. Oh, by the way, yes. I had some issues with ping and not ping and embed. So the idea I came up with is default is embed turned on and ping. So in the case of embed, I mean, I can't ping inside the embed. So I will have to add a ping to the content. So it will have a ping and then the embed below. That's just how it is. There's nothing else I can do. All right. What I will do is I will, let me have, I think they're in the strings. So these name placeholders. Yes, these one. I will keep these. If you have an embed, I will use the username and only username for this. So if you turn on the D&D mode, you will turn off the ping in the message content, but it will not change this. In the case of a standard message where you have no embed, I will instead use this for the ping, so it will behave exactly like Navi does. And I think that is maybe a bit confusing, but I think that is about the cleanest way I can do this, because I really want to use those embeds. But I also know that a few people will be very annoyed. And speaking of being very annoyed, do I have to change these? Do I have to make these changeable as well? No, I don't think so. There's a line. Okay, so messages, reminders, yeah. Oh yes, well, yeah, I need that because I have reminders. Server settings, yeah, that is where the whole event ping stuff will reside. And user settings. And then we have on and off. Okay, yeah, well, that looks okay. Except I will need guild settings. What is this, by the way? This is to give me server settings access in the army. This does not give me backdoor access in any other server. Yeah, I made that for Navi actually. I don't need that in Maya at all. This is just because of the autoflexes. Because I want to be able to turn on and off autoflexes like this. Because I am not an admin or anything here, so I can do this and open this, even though technically I am not supposed to be able to. But this is only because of those autoflexes, how I can turn them on and off, because I am the only one that actually is doing that. So, but I don't need that for Molly at all, because this is only about the event pings, and the event pings, even if they would actually use it, even if they would actually invite it, that's not my job to set up at all. So, so it's just, if not manage guild, yada yada, goodbye. You have no business using this. Okay. Yeah, looking good so far. This is actually missing one. And that means this is also missing in Maya. Settings. The things you find. Amazing. No one ever said anything. Although no one ever said anything about Maya at all. These guys are super quiet and just be like, okay, thank you. And then they just go on playing. So, yeah. While in Epic RPG, you have some people, they have some serious ideas about what I should implement, and I'm just like, dude, just slow down, okay? Okay, let's go to the content. Settings content now. On and off should work, right? I already was over this. You can opt out of tracking in stats. Yeah, this is not technically not 100% accurate anymore because it stores. What does it store? It's not important in any way. So to read more about what data is processed and why, feel free to check. Yes. The off command. This probably should also work. I think I tested it, right? The purge command. Yeah, I assume it will work. But I will test that. So, settings helpers. Yeah, there's also the guild, but yeah, I will add that later. So, yeah, I think that's probably all right. What is more important is to embed the actual content. So, context commands. Yeah, that's the context helper. That is what I have been working on. Shows some helpful / commands and pop-ups depending on context. Pop-ups. Yeah, let's leave it. Pop-ups. Level XP pop-up. Yeah, we really don't like have that here. What was the other helper? Do I have another helper? Is that the only helper? The raid helper. Yes, of course. That's the important one. I really need to include that, otherwise no one will use it. That's the sad fact. Helper settings to toggle some helpful little features. Okay, I think that's fine. I will add a raid helper once it's done. Actually, I can already include it because this is only about turning it on and on. Raid helper. I think I already have that. Helper raid, yes. Helps you winning raids. Tells you how to best. No. Guides you through your raids. Okay. How about this? Yeah, that's okay. Settings messages, I'm just gonna leave that like this. Maybe it even already works. We'll see. And then we have reminder settings. Now, we do not have a lot. We have the claim reminder, we have the daily reminder, and we have the vote reminder. And I think that's literally it. Right? The only other thing we have is the custom reminder, and that is, well, that's a little special. Okay. Reminders. Yeah, that's it. Reminder claim, reminder daily, and reminder vote. All right. Server settings. Yeah, here we have the prefix for now. This is where I'm going to add the event pings in a bit. Although this is the easy part. The interactions, that's gonna be fun. Server settings, okay. And then we have the user settings. Now, this is gonna be a little bit more of a mess. So, oh, actually, let me have a look at the database. I have tracking enabled. That is in the user settings, right? Yes. Time speed is used. That is just for tracking. I think, yes, I stored the speeders always, even if tracking is off. Although I do not use them for tracking anyway, I use them for the claim reminder. Yes, I also store it even if the claim reminder is off, because otherwise the claim reminder would not be accurate when you turn it on. Vote enabled. Daily custom reactions, yes. The last claim time. I want people to be able to change the last claim time. I will probably move that to the reminder settings. D&D mode. Turn it here. I still have it in here. I just leave it in here for now. Although I don't use it at all for now. So, donut here, yada yada yada. Bots. So, bots. You can toggle this with on and off. Yeah, donut here. Then we have the reactions, okay. Behavior, the D&D mode. D&D mode, yes, still in here. Molly won't ping you. Oh, that's dangerous. Molly won't ping you. I mean, technically that's probably accurate, yeah. Because I do not ping in anything except reminders anyway. Let's change it to reminders anyway. / command in reminders. Do I still have that? Yes. Command tracking. Last payday, we don't have that. So the only thing here is the last claim time. Reminder behavior is in the user settings. I changed that in Navi, I'm pretty sure, because it didn't really make much sense and I needed space. So it's now in here where it makes more sense, to be honest. So let's move that to reminders as well. Which means the user settings is literally just this and tracking. Not a lot going on anymore. All right, you are going to take a journey up to the reminders. There we go, that's the reminders. Yeah. Okay. So this looks okay now. Oh, no, wait. Last claim. Where do I put the last claim time? I mean, technically it has to be in here. Yeah, I just make it its own thing. Last claim time. I mean, technically it would... Last claim time. utils dot format dt, and then we have user settings dot last claim time relative, right? Last claim time. Okay, now that makes sense. The problem is, oh wait, that makes sense. I should maybe be a little more careful with that in case it's still 9070. I handled that already somewhere. There we go. If it's still 9070, I simply don't show it. I mean, I can't just show it as... Okay, let's do it like this. Last claim time is never if user settings dot last claim time. No, is this. User settings is over daytime. Oh my goodness. This is a little long, huh? Okay. If user settings date time, I need to import that. If date time, no, what there, 9070, I need month and I need the day. All right. Else last claim time, never. Never. Yes. Okay. All right. There we go. And now I can put that here. Okay. Now it looks a little better. Although I should probably. Now that looks nice. The problem is, where do I put the last claim time thing? You know, actually this is unlike anything else because I think I'll just make it its own field. It's a little ugly, but oh well. Okay. And now I can add a description. You can manually change this if necessary from the menu below. Okay, now you might ask, how the hell do you manually change a time? That's actually quite an interesting... Last claim time. Well, that is very intelligent what I did here. Okay. We will have a look at that once we get the last claim time. Okay, so I think that is done now. Now we have to get to the real work. We have to get to the views with the interactions. Let's start at the top. Let's start with the helper settings. That is completely the wrong shortcut. Views. We are going... Oh, helper view. Okay, there we go. Toggle settings. Yes, we have the rate guide. Let's call it rate guide. I like that. Or should we call it rate solver? Nah, let's call it rate guide. Okay. Helper rate. That's only these two. showing up, and that is, I guess, all I need to do here actually. Settings messages, yeah, we getting back to that. Settings reminders. Now we have claim daily and votes. That is a very short menu, and I think that's also all I need to do. Settings server. Here we have the prefix. Oh, wait a second. This is settings reminders. Yeah, that's all I need to do, except I also added these, so I need to move these up here. Settings user. So this is manage user settings. Now we get into the mess. Toggle reactions, D&D mode / commands tracking. I'm going to copy this, and I am going to see reactions, D&D mode / command in no, reactions is okay. D&D mode / command in reminders. These two went out, right? D&D mode, yeah, that's these two. Okay, let's remove those. Toggle D&D and /. Set last rebirth. I don't have that. All right. Now, settings reminders. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Reminder messages, general. Settings general. What? Where is settings reminders? I should really sort this. This is such a mess. Settings. No, wait, this is toggle user settings. Let me have a look at settings reminders. No, settings reminders. Where's the view for that? Settings, setting, perch, helpers, messages, reminders, settings reminders. Toggle user setting, yeah. This is just used for everything, to toggle everything. So I can look for this a long time because that simply doesn't exist. So let's add it. Settings reminders. Okay, manage reminder behavior. Select. Change reminder behavior settings. All right, now let's get rid of everything except these two. Change behaviors. No, change settings. And also, yes, change last claim time. Let's do that in here. All right. Okay. Manage reminder settings in that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now toggle D&D, toggle / and set last claim, which will open this modal, which I will adapt in a minute. And I have to update myself, so I'm going to remove myself from the view, and then I'm going to add myself again. And I think that is okay. Let's go to the modal. Let's rename this first of all. And this is also going to the reminders, settings, reminders. Okay, set last claim, change last claim time. Now the way it works is you can give it a message ID or the whole link to the message. It just needs the message ID because the message ID actually contains all the info you need. So message ID link of your last claim, and then it will know what it message ID or URL found that use the ID or link of the message idle form of the message that shows your claim items. Doesn't really matter which one you use if it's around there, but yeah. If you don't have access to the message anymore, choose another message that is as close to your last claim as possible. Okay. Note that it does not matter if I can actually read the message. I only need the ID or link. That's correct. And now if I get a link, I will get the ID using a regex out of this. If I don't, yeah, if it's not a link but it's already an ID, I'll just so now we will just calculate the thing last claim time. There is actually a function for that. I used to do this manually. I might actually still do it, like maybe I still have the old code in Navi. Let's have a look at it because it's actually quite interesting what it's doing. Last TT. Set last TT modal. Yes, this is still the old code. So it takes the ID and then it converts that into a actually I don't really know what I don't even understand that shit anymore. Anyway, if you're interested in knowing how exactly it works, you can go to Discord dev API documentation. And somewhere in here, it will explain that to you. So you can go, there we go, here it is. How to convert a snowflake to a date time. Here it's explained what you need to do. And then you get an actual time out of this ID of the message. And I think that's actually quite cool. And then I realized that I have some helper functions for that, and now it is much easier. So the last claim time. User settings update. Last claim time is last claim time. ISO format. Do I still do that? Let's have a look at the reminders database stuff. When I insert a reminder, so end time, end time, end time. No, end time is quite literally I do not do that anymore. Why is that still in Maya? Well, it works, so I can leave it in there, but yeah, I don't need to do that. Yeah, and that's literally all you need to do, and then the last time is updated. If it works, of course. We will find out in a bit. Set last claim modal, and that would actually already be everything for the reminder settings, I think. Right, let's go back to... There is not a lot of those settings for now, so the user settings, of course. The user settings, we have change your donut here. I don't need that. I will keep the code though. Well, actually, no, I will clean it up. I can always re-edit, but yeah, right now, not a thing. Manage user settings, I already updated that actually. Well, that only leaves the messages, and the messages, before I tackle them, okay, I need to look at default messages, and I also need to change the handling of the whole thing. Oh, that reminds me. I also need a user setting for embed or not. Reminders as embed. And that by default is turned on because I really want to do that. So, reminders as embeds, yeah. I will not use that right now, but I will have to tackle that as well. I have the hope that it's now Saturday evening. I have the hope that I can maybe start using Molly tomorrow, at least in my own server. But we'll see. There's still a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so another user setting. Yeah, let's leave the... You know what? Let's... Oh, no, wait. Let's add this user setting at least so I can change it, right? The reminders as embed, that needs to go into the reminder behavior, of course. Settings reminders, there we go. So, reminder style. Message style. How did I call that? Because I have something that looks a bit like that in Navi, I think in the ready settings, because you can change here between embed message style. Okay. Message style. Okay. So, embed. Yeah. Message style. Embed if user settings dot reminders as embed else normal message. Old shit message no one wants to use. Okay. Message style. I will not really explain that. Message style. Okay, and now I need to reminder behavior needs to have manage reminder settings. There we go. D&D mode / commands. Set reminder. No, wait. Set message style as. This is how I did it. So, tracking emoji, by the way. I don't need a tracking and reaction emoji. As normal message. Show reminders in an embed or in well, that's a problem. an. Okay, okay. So, message style
is a normal message if embeds are turned on, because then I need to turn it off. Reminders as embed, else an embed. There's an if missing. Okay. Cool. Toggle. That stupid fly is still here, by the way. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna go on a rampage and use my flamethrower I don't have, and we'll kill it. Toggle message style. That's quite literally update. Reminders as embed, and then it's just the opposite. It's not reminders as embed, and that's just how you toggle. Right. Now, let's see what errors we get. Let's start with settings helpers. Oh, thank you, Discord. How very useful again. I have to say, I'm getting really annoyed at those guys because they added /commands over 2 years ago. And they promised so much stuff. Still waiting. Okay. Where is my context helper? Why is the context helper? It's not even what? Helpers. Oh. I did copy a little much. Okay. Now the context helper is here. All right. Toggle context commands and the rate guides and disable all, enable all. Nice. Next, reminders. Okay. Yeah. That is a simple typo. Settings reminders. What? Can't compare. Oh, naive and aware. Blah. That stupid time zone again. As you can tell, I also used daytime quite a bit now. I also didn't know anything about it when I started with Navi. And yeah, that was also an interesting experience. There we go. D&D mode is disabled. That's correct. Wait, what? Where's my behavior thing? I didn't even add it. Okay, let's test these real quick. Claim. Daily. Vote. Disable all. Enable all. No. Enable all. Works. Set law. Ah, yeah. Last claim tab. Okay. Yeah. Just 1 second. I would like to check something over here just in case it's important. No, it's not. All right. Now, manage reminder settings select. This is not added for some reason. Manage settings reminders. That's the correct one. Yeah, it's not added here at all. I'm gonna add this. And what do I need here? Only the view. So literally nothing at all. So just this. Problems. Wasn't closed. Yeah. You are correct, sir. All right, now I should get a bit more here. Boom. Has no attributes user settings. Really? I can't imagine why. Dude, the typos are getting real. Okay, now change settings, D&D mode. Cool. Slash command in reminders. Yes. Show reminders in a normal message. Why is there an emoji here though? That is not supposed to be there. No emoji for you, sir. Emoji, yeah, none. All right, now the last claim time. That's the interesting one, right? Right now it's set to 12:58. Let's take something. So this is from yesterday, 3:39 p.m. Let's take the message ID. Bam! It's kind of magic. I like it. Because people are always like, how does that even work? Very easily, actually, once you know why and how. But of course, I only added this in case someone is like claiming in another server or something and is like, oh, how do I change that? Well, that's how. All right, so toggle reminders. What else? So we have the messages. Yeah. And we have the user settings. There's not a lot of stuff in here, man. You know, actually, I'm thinking about I could just move all of that stuff into the user settings. Because there's really not a lot going on. There's 2 fields in here, and there's 2 fields in here plus last claim times, and I could probably just last claim time. Yeah, you know, I think I will add that to a single, because this is almost empty. All right, command tracking and reactions. All right. On the other hand, if I change that, it could get... Yo, by the way, where is my... never mind. That's the old one. This one. Yes, here it is. Okay. Yeah, now let's switch to the messages and see what happens. Oh, actually, it even shows up. Oh, okay, so it shows claim and it shows daily and it shows vote. This of course needs to change. Yeah, I'm gonna tackle the messages. What time is it? Well, I'm not gonna start with the event pings now. It's a little too late now. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at the messages. Now, there's 2 things. First of all, I want to switch the reminders to an embed, right? And I want to change the messages in a way that, for example, let's see, time to claim. I did that somehow. Yeah, this, right? So if I have this, I would like to do it like time to command, right? And then your last claim was last claim time. And your farms produced production time of items. All right. This is what I would input into the default. And then if it's sent as an embed, I will just assume that line number 1 is the title and everything else goes into the description. So if you only enter one single line, it will only have a title and no description. And if you change this to a normal message, it will just send it like this. Without anything. Oh, wait. Of course, I would also have to add this. So I would also actually... it would be more like this. Although, to be perfectly honest, I would... In this case, I would probably add a comma. Because the default is the embed. If people don't like it, they can always change it. So it's always interesting. People are like, I don't like this, I want to change it. Then you're like, hey, you have all your message settings. You can do whatever you want. And then, that's so much work. I think it's fine. Okay, you're welcome. Strings. So these are actually going to change to this. All right. All right. Production time, last claim time. Time since your last claim. The amount of time your farm... yes. I will need to get back to this. Yeah. Okay. I still don't know what to write. Amazing. The amount of time your farm spent producing items, including time speeders, because that's literally the only thing that actually affected. The actual amount of time your farm spent producing, including time speeders. Okay. No, the actual... Yeah. All right. Let's see if people understand that. All right. Then we have the custom. The custom one, I'll get back to that. The daily one, I'm also gonna do it like this, I guess. The daily one, what are we going to do? Your daily rewards are ready. By the way, did I claim them today? Good question. No, I didn't. Oh, almost missed it. And now, by the way, Molly made a reminder in 5 hours. Beautiful. Your command rewards are ready. Okay, yeah, the problem is I don't really know what to write in the description. The daily quest will reset. No, quest. Yeah, quest. No. every day. No, will next reset at daily reset time. Sure, why not? I mean, if you see it exactly at the time it triggers, I mean, it's completely useless. But because I include a timestamp, it will update, and so you can look at it later and be like, okay, I still have time to use the command, something like that. All right. Daily reset time. Daily reset time. Time of the next daily reset. And the vote, I actually already know what to write, because I need to mention the stuff about you can vote for the bot again. Please. Please use, and then command again. Please use command again after voting to update the reminder, to create the reminder. All right. That could actually also be something for the... No, let's just leave it like this. All right, so now we have some actual default messages. The custom one I'll get back. So now... Now, to be able to switch on the fly, I will have to create the embed in the task. So this is where the reminders end up once they are actually ready to go out to be sent to the user. So, by the way, I need to check that this is actually working for this, because log entry command, see, I can already see that it's not gonna work. Because, yeah. Oh man, so much stuff to do. So, this is the background task. Where do I... Okay, so this is where I create the actual messages. Yes, and here there's something else. If there are multiple messages going out to the same user in the same channel in the same second, it will stuff them into a single message. Now, in the case of embeds, blah. I mean, you can send multiple embeds, of course, but you know, I think it actually really doesn't matter, because this is not Navi. It's not sending. It's like one message every 24 hours. It's one message every 12 hours, and everything else is just yeah. I mean, this is quite literally not really needed anymore. So anyway, I do those messages here, and now what do? I loop over these messages, and then if activity sweet apple, okay, that is most certainly not needed. Wait, what exactly is this? So first I sleep, yes, and then allowed mentions. Yes, I set the allowed mentions, so in case for whatever reason the user managed to include other pings, these other users will not get pinged even though they are sent as pings. So I was quite harsh here to say that. By the way, I will have to look at because of the clan reminders, because I would like to finally let people allow to ping roles, guild roles. But because of my rather strict behavior of that stuff, I will probably have to change a few things. Okay, so this is... I haven't touched this code in a while. So if reminder is custom, that's just dumb. Ignore that for now. Now, if it's not custom, so everything else. This is, yeah, I get the message. Okay, and then D&D mode. Now here's the first change, of course, because this... I can't do that in the embed. I mean, I can, it's just not really gonna do anything. Then... message number, reminder activity. Yes, this is where I add messages to each other, right? Although, how does that even work? Shouldn't I have to add new line here? Well, it works, so... obviously it works. No, here. New lines are over here, okay. I think I'll just remove this combining code because, again, for Molly, that is really not important. For Navi, that is very important because it can save a lot of rate limit action, especially if you have a lot of stuff returning at the exact same time. It will just send it in one giant message instead of 10, 20 and just be like the rate limit, yeah. But Molly, I think I can actually just remove that stuff and rewrite it. Problem, I don't even really know where to start. Now, I want to understand this. What the fuck is this? So this it actually finally sends out the reminder, right? And this is looping over, yeah, this is looping over the messages and then sending out all of them. That makes sense. Here we get the activity and we get the message. But what is this? If the activity is Sweet Apple, it will update the XP gain average to 0. I think I understand what's going on here. The Sweet Apple is an XP buff, which increases XP gain by 100%. So, if Sweet Apple runs out, which almost never happens, but if it happens, the XP gain average will be completely off now, because it will be inaccurate now, and because I can't really recalculate it like that, I just set it to 0 and it essentially starts again. So, yeah. Anyway, that can safely go. And I don't need that, so I can get rid of this. Okay. Now, this message combining stuff. I mean, one question I have. Send. Let's have a look. No, I want to open it. Well, okay. Embeds. Where are the embeds? Yeah, that's embed, but I need the embeds, the multiple things. There we go. a list of okay. A list of embeds. You know what? Let me have a look at the API doc. Docs.pycord.dev. Dot send. Let's see what I find. Messageable.send. Group channel member.send. Text channel.send. Yeah, let's use that. Embed. Embeds. There it is. A list of embeds to upload. Must be a maximum of 10. Yeah, okay. Question is, what happens when that list is empty? I mean, do I have to send it as embeds is none? Or can I send it as embeds as an empty list? Because then I can just compile a list and just... I think I can just test it. I mean, yeah. Let's see what happens. I mean, I will either have a content or an embed. So, obviously, I will never send an empty. Empty anything. That, of course, would not work. All right, let's just call this like embed. Let's call it embed. I'm gonna delete that again. Send a message with an empty embeds list. All right, so I'm just gonna quite literally just gonna ctx.send, and I'm going to send message content. Embeds is an empty list. Let's see what happens. If that will give an error or just work. Oh. That is an error of my own making. I really hope it works. Yeah, so it just works. Okay, so I can add an empty list. Okay, then I think I will actually, wait. No, I will have to take the code out. Because if I send embeds, of course I can just stack them on top of each other. But then I will also stack the message content on top of each other. So it can lead to really weird message content because of the ping, which is also there. So I can have a ping on top of a ping on top of a ping, and then a lot of embeds down there, which would look rather weird. I mean, okay, there's probably a way to get rid of that if I have multiple of those pings. I can, for example, up here I handle the name placeholder, right? And then I can just handle the embed ping down here. So essentially, if the DND mode is turned off and the message content is empty, I will add a ping. Yeah, I think that works. So I can just over here I compile message content and embeds, and then down here I loop over all of that stuff, and then I just check, okay, if this is an embed, add it to the embeds. If this is message content, add it to message content, and then send out the end of it. So I think it should work. Fucking fly, go die. No. Jesus. What is wrong with these? Okay. Reminder message. Now, at this point, the reminder message is just text, right? And all the placeholders are actually not set, with the exception of the command. The command is replaced when I create the reminder, but all that other stuff here, daily reset time. Well, actually, the daily reset time I can set. That's not a problem because that is literally just next midnight, and that is never going to change. The last claim time, though, that one could be changed. And the production time I only know at the end because of the time speeders. So these two I need to replace these two. Right. Now, text message. Now, we have D&D mode enabled. Okay, if not D&D mode enabled. So if it's enabled, we are going to do this, but not as I used to do with just user.name. Okay. User.name. Okay. Now, if user settings dot reminders as embed, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Else, I'm going to actually add dimension, but only then. All right, so now we still have text. And now if, all right, if user settings dot reminders as embed, okay, then we are going to create the embed. Embed discord.embed color is the settings.embed color. Okay. Is there a simple way to extract a line out of a text? I think I can loop over the lines, right? Oh, I have almost never done that. Python loop over a line of a text, of a string, whatever. Iterate over the lines of a string. Thank you. Stack Overflow always knows what I'm after. It's only the answers that some... Jesus Christ. See, this is what I mean. What is this? This is like... This is like... school. Guys, that was much... What? That was an easy way, not that. Oh, yeah, I can just split. Yeah, of course. Of course. I can just... See, sometimes you get an answer and you're like, what? Do I really have to do all that shit? My goodness. No, you don't. You really don't. Okay, so for line in message that is kind of unfortunately named, by the way, but anyway, dot split, not splits, dot split, and all right, so index in enumerate, right? Let's count. I think enumerate starts counting at 1, right? Probably not. It's probably start. Let's start at 1, please. That just makes a little more sense. Index, please. Okay, so if index is 1, embed the title. Oh no, wait, title. Yeah, okay. Title is a line. I think that's quite literally. Dot strip. Let's remove that, although I think his code does that automatically. Else description is description. I need to description empty, description and line. Okay, cool. And then we create the embed. Title is the title, the total. Description is description. Okay, and that should already be the embed, I guess. Now this, yeah, this is, I will have a look at this later. Shit. Yeah, you know, I think I will take that out anyway, because I have an embed now. And right now, what do I do with it? Because this is quite literally just attaching the text to the last text. I can't do that with an embed. So I think I'll just quite literally remove that stuff. So message number, messages. Okay, let's remove that. And then this message, that needs to go. Reminder activity. Yeah, message. Okay. Question is, do I even need to loop over the reminders? Oh, I have a reminders list. Oh my god, if I remove that, I need to... Oh shit. This has way more of an impact than just removing a few lines, because I do a reminder list here. I added that later to be able to do that. That was a few hours of headache. And now I have to undo it. Bloody fucking hell. So this is just a reminder if now, just one. And yeah, so I can get rid of that. Time left is reminder dot end time. Get Discord channel. Okay, this is the channel where I sent the stuff in. This is the user settings. Get user, yes. For reminder and reminder. Okay, I can get rid of that. I just need to do that once. So if reminder activity custom, yeah, I will get to that later. A reminder message is the reminder message. So we do the embed. And I think I'll just set message content equals embed equals none. So if the reminder is an embed, then I will have an embed. If the reminder is not an embed, I need to write it to the message content. There's a lot of elsing going on again. Else message content is message. Well, duh. Let's rename that to something. Wait, what? Why did I even rename that? Well, I don't need this anymore actually, so I just need this. Yeah. Reminder message. I get the message and then reminder message is updated. Yeah, okay, that seems correct. Else, yes, I get the message and then I update it again and then again, yes, reminder message. Okay. And then I
iterate over the lines and split it up in title and description. Or if I don't do that, I add it to the message content. Now we have the time left, get time left. What? Ah, yeah, okay. That there is no argument. Probably doesn't really make too much sense to have this up here anymore because it's only run once, so I might as well take it out. Time left. Current time. I'm literally undoing a lot of stuff I spend a lot of time on in Navi. Okay, so now I sleep for the time that I need to sleep until I send it. Allowed mentions. Now. Message content dot strip embed is embed content. I can't strip it anymore because this could technically be none actually, so I have to be careful here. Can this be none actually? Yes, this can be none. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's just strip here. Do a strip these. Okay, embed is embed, allowed mentions. All right, running tasks.pop, yes. Okay, I think that looks good, but now I also have to create a task because now I have a list. Reminders list, this is a reminder again. So I can reminder task name and running task, reminder, task name, task, background task, reminder. Okay. Now, where do I call create task? Because this is also called somewhere. Here we go. Here we have the list again. If user reminders for reminders list in user reminders. So this is a dictionary of lists. Yeah, it's appended here. Okay, so this loops over all reminders that are scheduled and then removes them from that dictionary. Reminder user channel. That is the unique thing actually. User reminders. Do I even need to do any of this? I mean, I think I don't, because this is quite literally just... Well, I need to remove it from the dictionary, but everything else is just... then I just need to do this, right? Reminder. Create task is now a reminder again. Okay, so this was now a really hard surgery. Let's see what I broke. Now, I'm going to create a reminder. Testy. No, let's just open daily. Okay. Let's see the reminder. What is in the database now? Daily is oh yes, of course. Obviously, I need to. That is a good opportunity to test the default messages. If that works, reset everything. And let's see how that works in here. Whoa. Yeah, I think I will probably make everything here a field. Oh, actually, yes, no, yes, or I just get rid of the emojis actually. Anyway, first daily. Now let's see how that looks in here. Yeah. Let's just check how that turns out. And now let's change the end time to... Oh, this is UTC, right? I think it's 2 hours less than what it says here. So I need to set it to 19.7. 0. All right, so this should now go out in a few seconds. It should actually already be out. Never mind. 1907. Oh, today, yeah, would be nice. Okay, let's try that again. Now, the instant it switches to 9:08 p.m., it should trigger. If it triggers, I know I didn't completely mess up. And of course, now there's no music anymore. Woo!
Do a little necking and you think you're in love. I've never seen anything like it.
I don't like the second line, but hey, it works. The daily will reset next at not at reset will reset next. There we go. Okay, I need to take care of these placeholders. Okay, daily processing. So we are creating the reminder here. We are replacing the command. I also need to replace. Let's do it like this. Make it look pretty. Dot replace. Daily reset time, because I have that in here anyway. I already calculated it. So I'm going to utils.format. I'm going to midnight today, midnight tomorrow. midnight tomorrow. Yes, that is midnight today. Plus time delta days 1. Time left, time delta, not left. And utils format. Oh, all right. And that should now technically. Oh wait, first I need to reset that daily thing. You know, when I'm doing that, I might as well see how that looks without those emojis. You know, I have an idea on how to make it look decently. Let's see. Where are the messages? There are the messages. Oh, that is a lot of if activity is all. This is the overview, right? So this is first the emoji needs to go. Okay. Capitalize, yeah, that's okay. Actually, I can leave. Yeah, that looks good. And the second one, I would now like to do this to make it look like a code block. Let's see how that looks. Messages. Actually, I mean, it's unusual, but I actually think it's kind of cool. And because it's only 3, well, 4. Okay, and now let's add a a description. Settings, messages, description. Oh, wait, that is description. Oops. Yeah. So let me just add description. If reminders are shown as an embeds, the first line is used as the embed title. Just as an FYI. So people actually understand what's going on. If they understand what an embed is, and if they don't, they will, yeah, well, I don't think they will care much. Oh, that didn't do what I expected. Huh? Yeah, that didn't do what I expected. This is just overwritten down here, so this isn't even used. So what is this? Who coded this shit? I should really hire that guy. Embed descriptions. I loop over stuff here. Description. Yeah, I loop over multiple embeds because, yeah, this is because Navi could actually become too large for a single embed. So if this gets too large, it will add a second embed and just split it up. This looks like crap. This looks, I don't know. Let's see how it looks without the code. But before I do that, I would really like to add this stupid line on top. How do I do that? I just want to add a line on top. It's not that easy because it is generated down here. And because I, of course, only want to add it to embed number 1. I think it's probably really easy to just add it as a footer. But then again, I only need to add it to the last embed. You know, I think I could just remove all of this embed stuff again, because this is never going to be big, because there's almost no reminder messages. But that would mean I would also have to rewrite this shit. All right, let's do it. Embed number. Let's get rid of embeds. Description. Okay. Now, embed description. Rich embed description. Okay. Description is description. Alert message. Description. There we go. Alert message. And then we have embed description. And then, yeah, we just create the embed here. Description is description. Title is title. Yes. Okay. Else. Here we have the same thing. Title is title. And here here I look for the placeholders and iterate over all of them. I'm actually quite happy about this code because I think it's quite clever. Okay. Embed.add field, embed is embed. Okay, return embed. Yes, return embed. Now, embed settings messages returns embed. Now I have to make sure it returns a single embed, and it is embed is embed. Embed is embed. I just now realized that I also have to change that in the view. Okay. Set reminder message button. That is always the same button. Okay, so I need to. Oh boy. Embed instead of embeds, and then I need to embed. Okay. I will need to test this quite a bit, otherwise this is gonna be a complete mess. Message select here is probably the same. Yes, here is another one of those. All right. Let's see what I broke this time. Ah, actually, that's fine. Right. Okay. Does that still work? Yeah, okay, it's kind of ugly, isn't it? On the other hand, it's also kind of... Let's see how it looks without those code blocks, if I can find them again. There they are. It's getting late, by the way. Oh, wow. What the fuck? How did that happen? Ah, yeah, that is because this is not needed anymore without the code block. All right. I mean, technically, yeah, if I just add this at the end, it would already be better. But I think, as ugly as the other thing is, yeah, now it's a little better. But as ugly as the other thing is, I think the code block actually makes it clear. Yeah. Let me use my smartphone real quick and see how that looks on mobile. Okay, so ugh. Looks like crap. I mean, it's more clear. Yeah. Yeah, I will leave it in. It just makes it more clear, even though it's ugly as fuck. Wait a second. You have some options. Let's see. Discord code block, because you can turn on a guide to Markdown. Someone made a guide to Markdown, because what you can do, yes, here we go. You can do quite a lot of stuff with these code blocks, so maybe something is here that is actually nice. So you can ASCII doc. It is blue above equal signs and it is blue above dashes. Interesting. Auto hotkey, okay. Bash. Yeah, so this is literally just different coding languages. Fix. What is fix? Everything's blue. I mean, sure, why not? Everything's blue sounds fine. Capitals are red. Okay, no, that's not helpful. PY, yes. I use that sometimes. Text. What the fuck is text? Never heard that. XL, light blue text. XML. Yeah. Let me use the other one that said everything's blue. Because why not? Everything's blue. Fix. Okay. Now I can just add that. Fix. And technically, let's see how that looks. I mean, at least people will be like, whoa, fancy. I actually like that. Let's see if mobile can also do that. Of course not. I didn't expect that though. Actually, you know, I will leave it like that. I like this. I like this. Now, of course, I also have to do that here with the current message, alert message. We are removing the emoji and adding loop, this fix thing. Oh yes, there needs to be a new line. All right. All right, and now I can claim current message, supported placeholders. The problem, of course, is this only works in a code block. So you can only do it in a block like this. So I cannot, for example, do it for a single line. Sadly. But I will change this because that looks a little bit like crap. I will change this to code at least. So it's just normal code. And oh, I also need to change this description of the placeholder because that also changed. So your name, embed your username, normal message, your username or ping mention depending on D&D mode. Yeah, I would like to have 2 lines here, but Don't really have that option. Actually, you know what? I do have that option. I can just iterate over it. Although, then I need to add some more code to handle it. Anyway, let's just do it. If it looks nice, why not? Okay, so I was up here. So yeah, I wanted to make this look like code. I will keep the emojis, by the way. I'm missing a space here. Why did no one ever tell me? So if placeholder description, okay, 4-line in placeholder description dot split. Let's do the same thing again. If line is the last line, emojis dot detail, if else emojis dot detail to emojis dot detail to emoji line. Okay, let's see what happened now. Settings, messages, claim. Ha! Just like that, it worked. Well, I think that's actually quite clever. And it looks good. Now I need to add the custom reminder thing. Yeah, for that I also need to change some stuff in the custom. Now, okay, so what else? I think that's actually already fine. Let me have a look at what happens when I claim. Nice claim. Remind me after 4 hours. Molly list. Yes. Let me have a look in here. We have. How do I open this? Ah, here we go. Alt enter. Okay. Yes, that looks good. Except, oh yes, these. I need to handle these two. Last claim time and production time, and I need to handle them. Okay, I think that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do today. But we are getting somewhere. Okay. Yes, I need to do that in the background task. Here I'm replacing the name stuff already. Now, I could check for the activity, but actually, yes. Let me check for the activity. So, if reminder.activity is claim, because that is really only important for that. Reminder message dot replace. Why is there an F string here? It looks only because of that new line. Why is that new line there? I think that is also a thing I really don't need anymore. So that's quite literally, let's get rid of that. Okay. All right. Replace. We are gonna replace last claim time with utils.format user settings. I do have the user settings here, right? Yes. Thank goodness. Last claim time. Oh, that's not where that R is supposed to be. All right, and that looks like crap. Yeah, okay. That also looks, let's just do it like this. That just looks better. Okay, production time. And now we need to use the other one, format time span. And that is the last claim. No, that is essentially the reminder end time minus the last claim time, right? So the complete time that whole thing was running, plus user settings dot time speeders multiplied with time delta 2 hours. Okay, now that is one hell of a long line. Oh man, I hate this. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, oops. Let's do this and then minus this and plus this. And now this is what I like to do. I just add more brackets here. I know they are not needed, but I just like adding them either way. Dude, this looks like crap. Yeah, okay, now it's accurate, but it... Oh my goodness, it looks even worse. Yeah, anyway, let's just leave it like this. As long as it works, right? Let's test this real quick. I have an active claim reminder. So let's make this end a little faster. That would be 1935. Let's make 05. Okay. Right. Now let's see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that didn't work. Obviously, because I'm an absolute idiot. This is oh man, no, I'm just leaving this line. I mean, it's just. On the other hand, now I okay, let's try this again. Testy claim. Let's add 1 hour. Actually, no, let's make it 8 hours, and let's use time speeder. Okay, because now we have, yes, looking good. Because now I can test the whole calculation. So let's do this again. 36, 30. I think that should be fine. ...281 milliseconds and 623 microseconds. Well, fuck me, that is accurate. Okay, let's remove that. Wow, that is a very accurate reminder. But in general, it actually looks correct. So, last claim time. So here I have the time left, and yeah, now the question is, what do I actually remove here? I think I will have to move this. Okay, so this. Oh, all right. Okay, so production time. I will have to move this out anyway. Oh wow, it's still too long. Lordy hell. Minus plus this. All right, and then we can do. Now this is a time delta minus time delta microseconds production time dot microseconds. Now it's gone, and now I can add this here, and this is also now much. Yeah, now I can get rid of that, and now it actually fits in one line. Well, just about. Okay. And this, I'll just also move back to one line. I think that will work. Not quite. Too bad. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Testy claim. Let's add another one. Let's make another one. 8 hours. More time speeders. Go to database. That stupid fly, by the way, still alive. Still here. Still annoying the hell out of me. Much love. Okay. Oh boy. 3 hours. Jesus. That looks like like a bug. Yes. Here's the problem, that R is not where it's supposed to be. I managed to mess it up after all. No, wait. There is no R here. I'm an idiot. There is no R. There's no R needed at all. It's only needed up here. Oh, now I need to do all of that again. Oh no. Yeah. 8 hours. Okay, I can reuse what I did last. Wow, that's convenient. Whoever thought of this? Okay. Oh, it already is 41. Let's Okay. Why is it still 46.66? Oh, because I removed the microseconds. I need to remove the millisecond. No. Oh. Why is it still like this? Just how many times do I make that stupid mistake today? This is unbelievable, man. All right. One last time, hopefully. I am getting really tired of this testing. That's better. You know, I might actually have reactions turned on by default, because it's really not a lot of them and they're actually helpful, unlike Navi, which just spams everything with reactions. Here they're actually useful, I think. No, I will just still leave them off, because rate limits. Oh, it already triggered. Oh, excuse me. Yes, now it looks okay. All right. I think that's it for today. So what is left? The energy pop-up, I'm going to remove that. The context helper seems to be done for now. Event ping. Oh yes, the event pings. The guild reminder, and the rate helper. These are the big three, I guess. Other than that, it's starting to look nicely. So maybe I will actually be able to have people actually use this tomorrow evening. And when I say have people use it, I will just have people have a look at it, not invite it yet. I can just leave the invite link there, because Where's the invite link, by the way? Ah. Oh, yeah. Good point, actually. Let me do that real quick. Add streamer mode. Otherwise, I'll just get... Yeah, see? Exactly. Discord. Dev. Portal. So, oh, shit. No comment. Where the hell is Molly? There he is. Yeah, so the invite link, you can activate the invite link. General, default, in-app. Yes. Okay. Send messages. Embed links, attach files, read message history, external emojis. Add reactions. I don't really need attach files. Oh, actually, I do need attach files for once because of the embeds and stats, because of my being super smart there and me attaching those images. I actually need that. Otherwise, that won't work. Yeah, but other than that, I don't need anything else. Obviously, I need application commands. Let's just take administrator. I always love it when you invite a bot, like a random shit bot, and it asks for administrator. And just like, are you crazy? What? Why would I give you that? But if you don't give it that, it will then just break completely because, yeah, there is no checking for actual stuff going on. Just, yeah. Although it reminds me of when I started out. Hello, I'm clicking the link. When I started out with the guide, I had no idea what I was doing. So I also didn't check for that at all. So if I didn't have what it expected to have, it just didn't work. This, by the way, will not let you get on top GG. If you have a bot that acts like that, it will be rejected. But I do not like top GG anyway, but that's another topic. So I'm not gonna add anything up there. Well, actually, Epic RPG Guide is up there. I just remembered. I added it there. At least I think it's still there. I haven't done. What is this? Well, that is 3. I actually never look at it ever, so I don't even know how. Let's just see what happens when I enter Epic RPG. I find Epic RPG. Yeah, duh. I found a lot of. Oh, here it is. Hey, what happened to my picture? Oh boy, that is a. I haven't touched that description in ages. Over 2 years ago. 28 votes. People are actually voting. Did I even include a link? I'm pretty sure I didn't add a command for it. No. What happens when you do about? Oh, you can actually vote. Oh, okay. Well, feel free. How do I think I can hit refresh data and then it will not have a picture. Well, that's great. How do I change the picture? No. Well, at least if you ever asked if it is really my bot, you can now see yes, it is. That's the invite all. How the fuck do you change that stupid? I just see. There's reasons why I don't like Top GG. It's I'm quite happy about the integrated list actually, and I think it's also in there. So I will just add everything here, and then I like that much more. Epic RPG Guide, yes. Hey, it also includes a picture. And I also have Maya in here, I think. Yes, Maya the bee. What happens when I search for tree? Hey, it's also here now because it didn't used to be here. Cool. And now I will also add Molly. Okay, so there is no Molly. I'm quite happy because I didn't check, but there is a Polly and a Jolly. Okay, it will fit right here. Okay, so, yes, by the way, this is my Raspberry Pi. At least it's half of them because I have 2. And I'm actually hosting all of my bots on there now, so I could add that picture to all of my bots, actually. Huh. That would have been nice. I completely forgot. So I have no idea if this will ever get its picture or not, and I actually don't really care. So goodbye, Top GG. All right. Yeah. Just one last quick look over the big list. Autoflex. I might get back to that, but for the initial version, absolutely not important. Energy, yeah, the energy I decided to not do. The global tracking, I still will have to test, but also not really super important. What isn't super important is the rate helper, the rate guide, as it is called now. The claim reminder is done. The reminder list is done. The vote reminder, obviously not done. That will be added whenever you will be able to vote. And you can only do that after it's added to top GG. And that will actually take a while because first he has to get his bot verified. And then he has to get added to top GG, and that also takes some time. So that's probably going to be in weeks, the earliest. Then we have the rate helper. Yeah. Okay. The rate helper, I will probably, because until I find someone or I have an idea, I will literally just brute force it. But I think it's probably not gonna use that much CPU time anyway. It's not like it is a lot of combinations. So, oh, that reminds me, the rate helper also needs to track all the workers and the level ups. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I mean that's essentially exactly the same as the upgrades as we already did. So it's gonna be another table. And yeah, not a big deal. The calculators I mentioned at the beginning, I don't think they will ever happen because of that would be a complete mess because of the market prices changing every day. The event pings, yes. The custom reminders is done with the exception of the custom message. I will need to have a look at that next time. Calculator, yeah, that has been in for ages. I think, right? For ages. 2 days. Oh. Yeah, works. Tracking, yes, with the exception of the global thing, which I want to test. Context helper is done. The only thing I didn't add is stuff after claiming because I already have this. I don't want to add more stuff here, so yeah. And of course, then I need to test a lot of stuff, but I think I'll probably do that off screen because testing is not, I mean, it's literally just go over everything and then fix bugs. So I think the interesting part will probably then be over, I think. And yeah, well, and then I will also be able to finally do a git push because right now I still have old stuff in here I need to clean up. Oh yes, speaking of cleaning up, I also need to clean up. I also need to be this looks halfway recent. The readme, I need to completely do the readme and the privacy and stuff, and yeah. Let's see how far I get tomorrow. Thank you for watching. and see you next time.